Do it again. What you gonna do, babe?
Down south, cause we blind. We don't trip the big diamonds. We mainly focus on the old schools with big blocks and lying. And I been around the world in one day. Chucking up the boots for SA. I'm a hood cat. And get the search to be your hood rat. With good cats, something beautiful to look at. With y'all. I can get all my niggas in the ghetto. And all my homies in the bed to roll. Lock up behind the walls and shop up. They beat the block up.
Yeah, good to be a gangster back at it. Get that. Y'all come in here, man. I got something for y'all.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah.
I know y'all like, what the hell is this? Excuse me. Working man got us looking on the screen. All right. What you looking at here? Y'all forget. That's what you call that gas, boy. All right. What y'all looking at? What y'all looking at here? This is actually a Catholic book. It's a Jewish book. Called the Mishnah. This is a Jewish book called the Mishnah. Now, people don't understand something. The so-called Jews of today, of the day call themselves white men. Y'all got to forgive me, man. I got that gas for your ass. All right. This is a Catholic book. It's called the Mishnah. And this is a Jewish book. Now, no one understands. The so-called Jews of the day call themselves white men. They consider themselves to be white. So the Jews of today are what you call brads. And a lot of these so-called divestors, they get on YouTube and they worship these brads and talking about this is a better life. But what they won't do, they won't tell y'all the truth of what's really going on in Brad's world. See, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Being a divestment is built on hatred. That is a cult. It's some real evil, wicked shit going on. But what I come to show you guys today, as you can see in the book, the Mishnah book, the Catholic book, the Jewish book, it clearly says in the Mishnah, Niddah, chapter 5, verse 4. And this is clear English. It says, a girl who is 3 years and 1 day old. No one understands that these little girls can't be 2 years old. They can't be 3 years old. 1 day after being 3 years old, look at what these brass, look at what these Jews do, these Catholics. It says a girl who was 3 years and 1 day old. A girl who is 3 years and 1 day old, whose father has arranged her betrothal. Betrothal means an arrangement for marriage. It's like they make a deal. Once these kids are 3 years and 1 day old, they can be 3 years and 1 day old, 3 years and 2 days old, 4 years old, 5 years old. These old Jewish sick motherfuckers are having sex with babies. And it says a girl who is 3 years and 1 day old, whose father arranged her betrothal, is betrothed through intercourse. A girl who is 3 years and 1 day old, whose father arranged her betrothal. So once these little girls turn 3 years, they can be 1 day old. They can be 1 day past 3 years old. These men are taking their little girls and arranging betrothal. They are making a marriage arrangement. They are promising these old sick ass men marriage to their daughters, but no one understands. Once the betrothal is arranged, the betrothal is arranged through intercourse. So in this Catholic world, a girl who was 3 years old and 1 day, whose father arranged her betrothal, is betrothed through intercourse. As the status of intercourse with her is that of intercourse in all senses. And in a case where the childless husband of a girl 3 years and 1 day old dies, if his brother is the Yavman engaged in intercourse with her, he can become her husband. Now, listen to what I'm telling y'all, man. I hope y'all can see this. I really didn't want to go live, but I have to go live these days because I get targeted, man. And when I do videos, I try to do the little short, do the video, man. They be cutting my shit off, cutting the sound and all kind of shit. So, but yeah. And this is what they didn't want Kanye West to put on blast. This is why Kanye West catch so much hell. But I understand exactly where that brother coming from. But I'm not here to talk about Kanye West. What I'm talking about is these so-called divestors of the day. No one understands that these same Jews call themselves white men. So the same white men that they worshiping and calling themselves Brad living a better life, y'all better watch your goddamn children. Because these so-called Jews, these Catholics, it clearly says right here, a girl who was 3 years and 1 day old. Man, I hope y'all can see that. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I hope y'all can see that, man. But it's clear. It's right here in black and white. It's right here in black and white. Let me put my glasses on. Let's see if y'all can see. See, I can't get what I want. I hope y'all can see this shit, man. But yeah, this is I don't have no good view, man. But yeah, this is the Mishnah. The Mishnah, this is the Catholic book. The Mishnah. Mishnah. 5, chapter 5, verse 4. And it clearly states in their book, it says, a girl who was 3 years and 1 day old. A girl who was 3 years and 1 day old. A girl who was 3 years and 1 day old, whose father arranged her betrothal, is betrothed through intercourse, whose father has arranged her promise to marriage to some older sick pedophile. This shit is being done through intercourse. So these so-called Jewish brass, these Catholics, what they are doing, they're taking 3-year-old and 4-year-old girls' kids, and they're having sex with them. And the parents of these children are doing it through betrothal, through intercourse. So these so-called brass are having sex with little young girls. And this is what the divestors ain't telling. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all can see that. You know, if y'all can't see it or really get a good look at it, man, my apologies. Like I said, I hated to go live with this. I really didn't want to. But you can go look it up for yourself. The book is called The Mishnah. Niddah, chapter 5, verse 4. I know this footage is terrible, but I'm doing the best I can do, man. I did not want to go live with this shit, but y'all can see that for yourself. That's the Mishnah. Niddah chapter 5, verse 4. You can go look it up for yourself where you'll get a better understanding. And let me see. It says, all right, I'm going to break it. It says right here, a girl who is 3 years. Hold on. A girl who is 3 years and 1 day old. A girl who was 3 years and 1 day old, whose father arranged her betrothal. Then already arranged and made a promise that this old motherfucking marriage is betrothed through intercourse. Y'all see it for yourself. I know it's not real good footage, but this book is called The Mishnah, Niddah 5. Go check it out for yourself. I'm out.